Hello, everybody. How are we all coping with quarantine? I am going out of my mind not being able to talk shit to my workmates, but aside from that, I don't hate it. I work in retail as my real job, so yeah, I literally the only thing I miss is talking shit. But I understand that a lot of other people actually have a life, so you might be missing going out and seeing your friends and that kind of stuff. And I thought maybe since you're stuck inside and you have nothing else to do, that I could possibly manipulate you with my mind control into watching some utterly shit content that I'm going to create and call quarantine hangs, because you can't escape. You've got nowhere to go. There is absolutely nothing else that you can do right now aside from watch YouTube or Netflix and eat snacks, and basically you are now my victim. Welcome to quarantine hangs. Let's have a quick look at a pedal that I really like, and then I'm gonna sing a song for you. I don't have the lyrics though, so I'm probably gonna fuck it up halfway through it. But we'll quickly look at the DS1. This is the orange one. And this is the really cool 40th anniversary one. And hot tip, right now, they sound identical. I've got another one of the 40th anniversary black ones on the floor. I've compared them all. They all sound identical. People that say that they sound different, that might be like the most minute differences, because when you dial it in, how do you know that the pot is set exactly the same internally? Like, the only variations that I can think of are going to be because when you adjust the pot and you don't have them exact, the pots are going to make the sound different, but they're literally the same inside. One is SMD. This is a new one. I think it had just changed to the SMD. And then the reissue has the point-to-point kind of big components. Honestly, I have tried to find a difference and I can't. So I pretty much think that you're a liar if you think there's a major difference or enough of a difference to notice. It's probably just you haven't dialed it in exactly. Anyway, let's play a little bit of the chorus from one of my songs on my album. I had to shelve the album for now because I feel like in the current environment, a punk record that is about gaslighting is not going to be well received. So I've put that on hold for a little bit, which is fine. It wasn't ready anyway. And I'm taking a break from it so that I can forget what it sounds like and then revisit it and probably finalise the mixes from there. But this will be the opening song, which I've opened my album with a song called In the End, and this is the clean tone of this guitar. A Marshall Valve State 8080 as well on the clean, not the solid state channel, it's on the valve, the tube channel. Let's try playing that properly. No, still haven't got it. So it's a muddy amp with muddy-ish. Oh, actually, the pickups aren't muddy. They have a massive bass response because this is a chuggy chug metal guitar. So it sounds a little bit dark. And then when we add this, sounds a little bit brighter. And I have dialed it in for what I would like it to be in the mix. So it's not too bright at the top. got sustain for days. But that's what I kind of want it to be in the mix. So yeah, the DS1 gets a really bad reputation because it sounds like shit by itself, especially through oh, whoops, I've left that running. I can hear. I can hear that. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I've left something running over there so I can hear what's going on in the background. That's super annoying. Sorry, that was user error. I left my monitoring on so I could hear shit coming through the headphones. I was talking about the DS1 getting a bad reputation. So the DS1 gets a little bit of a bad reputation because amps today are obviously a lot better than my Valve State 8080 from the 90s. It's dark and it's muddy and it just... I was playing with the dials before trying to dial it in and literally nothing was even happening. I don't know what the point of their 3-band EQ is on the Valve section, but honestly... it did not make one tiny bit of difference dialing in anything apart from it cut the most minimal of low end on it. So this pedal plays really nicely with that amp because that amp is so muddy. It takes it from... like, that is really bass heavy. And that it's obviously not a sound for everyone, and this is only the DS1 going into that amp as well. So I don't have anything else changing the tone. I don't have any EQ. I've got no compression. I've got nothing apart from the pedal and the amp, which is not how I usually play. But that's the comparison for that. And we'll quickly swap to the Telecaster because I don't want this to take forever. But as we all know, I talk a lot. Sorry about the buzzing. This is the guitar and pedal combo that I actually used for the album. So here's the clean tone. And this is on the middle, so I've got the bridge and the neck in whatever, is it? I don't know, series parallel. I don't know what it's configured to, but they're both playing at the same time. So that's the Telecaster, and obviously the Telecaster a little bit brighter than the humbuckers, but not by much because the Telecaster is quite a dark guitar anyway. So that's my little spiel about the DS1 at the moment. I'll probably make a proper video about it later. I can even do a comparison video if you like between the two black ones that I have and the orange one, the modern one, because I cannot hear a difference whatsoever when I'm toggling between them, and I think that it is completely a myth that there's a difference between them. There might be differences between the original DS1s because they will have aged and some of the components would have shut themselves, but there definitely is no discernible difference that I can hear, and I don't have the best ears, so that's neither here nor there. I can't really hear a lot of frequencies around 3K, so if there's any difference it could be in that range, but we can compare those in another video. But I did say that I would play you a song. I'm going to swap back to this other guitar just because I haven't played either of these in a while, but God, this guitar is just so nice. I took it out the other day for Metal Monday on Instagram. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's the same username as my channel name, Sarah E. Howson at Instagram. I have just posted a couple of guitars. I've posted these 2 guitars, which is why I thought I'd use them. But I don't often play this one because I haven't been playing real metal-y songs, and it's so nice to play. I really, really enjoy playing it. We're going to play on the neck, I think. So I'm not a live performer. Do I want to do that? This has coil split. It's really cool. No, we don't want to play on the bridge picker. We'll just stay with the neck one. Okay, so I'm not really a live performer, and I can't remember all the words, and I didn't put the lyric sheet here, but I'm going to attempt to play, because this is just a little quarantine hang to take your mind off it. I'm going to play one of the songs from my album that's been shelved, and it's called Far Away. And it's about having a panic attack and going to hospital. So I hope nobody has a panic attack and goes to hospital. And I hope that I can sing the whole song so that I don't sound like an idiot. But let me just dial this back. So I'm going to just have a little bit of hair on this. Like, how can you think that the DS1 is a horrible pedal? It's so flexible. I've just made that sound pretty much like a really nice, thick, creamy overdrive. And the distortion, if you're wondering, is on about 9 o'clock now. Let's just sing a song. 3, 2, 1, let's all implode. The rage we have, choose to hold. Only serves to hurt both you and me. These aching bones, this time machine, been missing you since 2013. I'm feeling lost and I can't set you free. And if I can change it all, but I can't change at all. My heartbeat is broken, I can't breathe, I get so choked up, so weighed down by memories, so far away from everything. This vicious game that I can't play, confined the pieces swept away. The rules are rotting in my brain. And in the end, it all came true. Those things you said I did to you came back to fuck me up again. If I can change it all, but I can't change at all. My heartbeat is broken, I can't breathe, I get so choked up, so weighed down by memories. My heartbeat is broken, I can't breathe, I get so choked up, so weighed down by memories, so far away from everything. My heartbeat is broken, I can't breathe, I get so choked up, so weighed down by memories. My heartbeat is broken, I can't breathe, I get so choked up, so weighed down by memories. I'm not sure that worked, so Apologies if it didn't really turn out. Also, I'm not a performer, so those dodgy notes in there from my singing. I can't autocorrect them because I played it live. So yeah, that's cool. I will make some more quarantine videos for you, if only just to make you laugh at how impossibly shite I actually am at a lot of things to do with guitar and things that I like. We can't all be the best at everything, but we can just do things that we really like. And I implore you, if you really like doing something, do it regardless of what other people say. I do. I ignore and delete every single negative comment that appears on my channel. And I honestly don't give a fuck if you do a thumbs down as well, because YouTube sees it as an interaction and it doesn't actually put a positive or a negative. It's just you've reacted to it. And YouTube sees that as a positive either way, just so you know, because I do have some haters, and I think it's pretty funny that you waste your time following my Instagram and reporting everything that I do. So, like, yeah, I can tell that some of you are bored in quarantine, but that's okay. You're allowed to be. It's a really strange time. And I am going to leave it there because I have a feeling that the camera is pretty much out of time. And I'm not sure. Oh no, that is still recording. Whew, I thought that had stopped, but yeah, I will catch you very soon. Bye.